Oh. So y'all want to get to know me, get to know me. Hey everybody, and welcome to my channel, my long-awaited channel. Guys, I've been talking about this for a long time, like probably since I was a freshman in college, and I'm a junior in college now, but I'm about to be a senior in a few weeks. So it's like, what was the holdup? Who knows? But you know, we're in quarantine now. Quarantine. So I'm like, what better time than to finally get over my fears and do all of the things that I've been saying I wanted to do for a while. We have nothing but time now. So here we are. But I want to start off with thanking you guys, one, for coming to watch my first video. It means a lot. Like, the support I get from my friends and family and even strangers, it's literally unmatched. Like, I feel so loved. But I want to also thank you guys for asking me questions on my story, and those are the questions that I'll be answering in today's Get to Know Me tag. So I want to start with some basic information first. My name is Anaya, if you haven't caught that already. I'm 21 years old. I just turned 21 last week, or the week before last week. I'm an Aries, duh. And I'm a junior in college. I major in journalism, public relations, and communications media. So those are the basics. Now let's get into the questions you guys asked. I wrote them down because I'm serious about being a real YouTuber out here, period. So where are you from? I am from Philly, born and raised here. It's not much to say. Philly is Philly. Do I love it here? I have a love-hate relationship with Philly. Sometimes I love like how we always did and how we always have fun, but sometimes that's also what I hate. Like, Philly don't take nothing serious. Ciao. Okay, question number 2. Who is your favorite singer? I mean, whoever asked me this question must not know me at all, because say it with me. Beyonce. Beyonce, like, where do I even start? I've been a part of the Beehive for about 19 years now, and like I said earlier, I'm now 21, so there's that on that. Next question. What are your favorite foods? So for one, I love me a good cheesy mac and cheese, like with the right seasonings and the right cheeses and the right everything. Like, I love mac and cheese. Also, I love cabbage. I mean, it's true that I eat my rice and cabbage. And also, I like salmon. I pronounce it salmon. Some people say salmon. I think that's ghetto, but you know, to each his own. What are your hobbies? So, as I said earlier, I'm a journalism major, and basically I love producing content. It's just what I love to do. I love writing news releases. I love writing any type of paper. Well, not any type of paper. I don't like research papers, but I like writing. I like editing videos, making videos. Just, it's a good feeling when you're a creator to create content and then do it all by yourself and see the finished product and be so proud of it. Like, that's just such a good feeling to me. So I would say that's a hobby. That sounds real nerdy. What else I like to do? I like to shop. You know, the average girl things. I like to talk to my friends and that whole thing. How do you balance church and fun is my next question. And I'm actually going to do a mini series, if you want to call it that, on this topic, because it's a question that I get asked all the time. Like, literally all the time. People ask me how I balance being a Christian and still having fun in life. And my advice to that is, for one, there's nowhere in the Bible that says don't have fun and be boring. Find me that scripture, I give you $1,000. But it does tell us to be responsible. Like, you know, good and bad. You know your spiritual morals and your Christian values and what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. And sometimes it's not, like, it will never be perfect, ever. I mess up. I mean, child, if we're being honest, and we are going to be honest because that's what we're going to do on my page, I mess up all the time. All the time. But the thing I love about Christianity is that's why God gave us his grace and mercy. Like, that's why Jesus died on the cross for our sins. And I'm not going to preach a message. I'm just saying, like, it's okay. Don't sin knowingly. Don't sin and be like, well, I'm going to do this sin because I know God forgives. Yeah, he forgives, but, like, that's not cute. Don't do that. But sometimes you will make mistakes. And I want you to know that that's okay. So I'm going to talk more about this a lot on my channel. Because I feel like it's something that a lot of people struggle with. Like, you can still be young and popping, and you can still live out loud for Christ. It's possible to do both. I mean, look at me. Next question. What is your time management routine in college? Who has a time management routine in college? I don't have one. Everyone knows I'm the queen of procrastination. My motto is, if it's not due in 2 minutes, don't start panicking about it.
What?
Like, if it's due at 11:59 and it's 11:57, then okay, like, panic. But if you have time, you have time. Like, I don't know. I've never missed a due date, and I feel like personally I work better under pressure. Like, the pressure of knowing, oh my goodness, you have to get this in and you only have about 4 good minutes to type this paper. It makes me produce my best work. It may sound crazy to some people, but it works for me, and it's been working for me because my grades are actually great. So, time management routine, I would just say trial and error. Do, like, start with a planner. I buy a planner every year and I never crack it open. So start with a planner. If that doesn't work for you, like, just keep trying other things and see what works for you. Okay, so question number, I don't know. What are 5 tips of advice you would give to college freshmen? So first I would say surround yourself with like-minded people. It's easy to get caught up in college and get caught up in the drama, and it's honestly not a good look for one, and it's not worth it for two. So just find yourself a group of valid, solid people that you're like, yeah, I can really vibe with them. Like, they're out the mix, they're out the way, we just have fun, we do our work. Find yourself that group of people. When I first touched down at my college, I started going to the church that is heavily associated with my college. And there I met and have created relationships that will last a lifetime. Like, I have a whole parental unit up there now, and they hold me accountable. So you want to find people that hold you accountable, people that are going to have positive influence on you, and you want to stick with them and let the drama be what drama is going to be, dramatic. The next tip of advice I would give to college freshmen is do not date the upperclassmen. Don't date the upperclassmen. And you're going to be tempted because it's your first time away from home, most likely, and there's athletes and there's Greeks and there's drug dealers. I mean, I don't know. And they're going to come for you. They're going to come for you. You're going to be their target. It's like a tiger preying on you. And don't let them, because you're like fresh meat to them. And it's easy to get hurt. Think about it this way. If you go to a institution, I go to a small institution. I would consider my school small. If you go there and you're a freshman and you start talking to the upperclassmen, there's a 110% chance that that man or woman has already talked to somebody that does go to the school now. And now here you are coming into the situation. You don't know their situation. Now you got beef with a girl or a boy that you didn't know about. And it's messy, messy, messy. No. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do it. If you feel like you want to date somebody, find yourself another freshman, or just wait. Like, I would say don't even date freshman year. And I wish somebody told me this. I wish somebody told me this. So take my advice, please. Please, I'm trying to save you. Tip number 3. Have fun. Like, have fun at school. You're in college. College is 4 years, okay? Most institutions are 4 years. If you're getting your bachelor's degree, it's going to be for 4 years. And when I tell you that 4 years flies by, it flies by. Like, time is going to go. Do everything you said you wanted to do in college. Do it. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. And I'm speaking from experience. So just go for it. Have fun. Do everything you want to do. My next tip would be to join a lot of organizations. That's how you can get socially, what's the word I'm looking for? Socially aware, socially in tune. Journalism major. You can get socially in tune with the campus and like start developing new relationships, and it would just be good for you. It also looks good on your resume. My freshman year, I was in a lot of organizations, and I ended up quitting majority of them because I joined my favorite organization, Hawk Talk TV. Shout out to you. And the organization that I quit my other organizations for is going to help me in my career. So you gotta prioritize. I'm getting tongue-tied. I need to slow down. But you got to prioritize your activities. If something is going to help you in your career, pick that over the organization that's just for fun. You know what I mean? And my fifth tip, I think this is my fifth tip, would be to not forget about your parents and your families and your friends at home when you go away to college, because it's easy to get caught up. It's easy to meet new people. It's easy to, start living, doing your own thing, and you forget about those people who are home worried about you. Like, call your mom. It's okay to call your mom. Next question. Would you recommend being a RA? So I like the little flow we have going on, the little college advice section we got. So for those of you who don't know, a RA, or residential assistant or advisor, depending on your institution, is someone who basically lives on campus and acts as a resource for the other students who live on campus. So most times the university, they'll pay for you to live on campus, most times, not every school. And sometimes they'll pay for you to have a meal plan. And in return, you have to be on that campus. Like, you are basically a house mom. That's basically what it is, a house mom. As a RA, I've had the most craziest experiences. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you. I've had people knocking on my door at 2 a.m. asking me for condoms. Like, I'm sorry. It's like crazy. And would I recommend it? No. And that's my honest answer. I wouldn't recommend it. I did it for 2 years. My first year, I really did enjoy it. But my second year, I just started thinking to myself, like, why am I doing this? The free room and board is nice. Don't get me wrong. But when you break down that free room and board into the amount of work, the hours, the dedication that the job asks you for, and then on top of all of that, I feel like the appreciation you get for doing the job does not match the work. Like, you literally, it's a big job. And I would say when it comes to being an RA or having a college experience, I would choose the college experience, because there's a lot of things you can't do as an RA. And I wish somebody told me that before. Yeah. So would I recommend it? No, I would say a 5 out of 10. Wouldn't recommend. Okay, my next question. What age did you start dating? Oh. So y'all want to get to know me, get to know me. Okay. When did I first start dating? I mean, I had a boyfriend from 6th to 8th grade. I don't know if that counts though, because we were children, literally babies. So I don't know if I would count that. A real relationship. Okay. I would consider my first real relationship in the summer of 2018. I met my ex-boyfriend at work, and we developed like a friend group, and we kind of just started vibing, and our vibes matched. So we were dating for a while, and yeah, I would consider that my first real boyfriend. Okay, next question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? See, I used to love answering this question when I was younger because I thought I had a plan for my life. And God really was just laughing at me like, this fool don't even know. Because if you asked me when I was 17 or 18 where I would be when I'm 21, this wouldn't be my answer. It honestly wouldn't be my answer. And I don't know if that's a bad thing. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. But in 5 years, I honestly don't know. My goals are to be a successful news anchor. That's going to take time because in the media market, you know, you got to start small and build yourself up. But I would also like to have a family. I want to be a young mom. People all the time, they're like, ah, wait, you'll get your family later. Go do a job, go travel, go explore. Why can't I do that with my family? Like, why can't I travel with my family? I don't get it. But I would like to start a family. I don't want to be that career woman, that Mary Jane Paul, that has the bomb career and then lonely. I want to start a mentoring program for young girls and just look out for them, because that's another tip I have for college freshmen. Find yourself a mentor. I have about 3 or 4, and they're all for different areas in my life, and they really help me and they keep it real with me, and that's what you want. And the last question is, what is one thing you would tell your younger self? And the one thing I would tell my younger self is, girl, slow down. You have way more time than you think you do. I'm the type of person that beats myself up over every little thing I do. Like, I'm only 21 years old, and sometimes I'm like, I'm so far behind in my career. Like, sweetheart, relax. You don't even have your degree yet. You know what I mean? I would tell myself to live more in the moment. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you keep coming back. I'm so excited for this channel and like for everything that I'm going to produce for you guys. And I appreciate the support. I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in my next video.